hash the £50 million question, unraveling the VIP lane and a Conservative peer's role in COVID-19 PPE procurement. The UK's COVID-19 inquiry is delving into the murky depths of a £50 million PPE procurement scandal, casting a harsh spotlight on the government's controversial VIP lane and the role played by a Conservative peer, Lord Chadlington. This investigation, examining billions of pounds in government spending during the pandemic, reveals a network of connections, preferential treatment, and ultimately, a significant financial failure. The inquiry's narrative unfolds through a series of emails and text messages, painting a picture of expedited access and lucrative contracts awarded to companies with close ties to prominent figures within the Conservative Party. At the heart of the matter lies SG Recruitment, a company in which Lord Chadlington held a directorship, which secured two substantial contracts totaling £50 million for the supply of coveralls and hand sanitizer. The sequence of events, meticulously documented by the inquiry, begins with a text message from Lord Chadlington to former Prime Minister David Cameron. This seemingly innocuous communication triggered a chain reaction that would lead to millions of pounds in public funds being channeled to SG Recruitment. The text prompted Cameron to forward Chadlington's contact information to another Tory peer, Andrew Feldman, a close advisor to the Department of Health and Social Care, DHSC, on PPE procurement. This direct line of access to a key decision-maker within the government provided SG Recruitment with an undeniable advantage. Further emails reveal an exchange between Lord Chadlington and Sumner, an executive at SG Recruitment. Sumner informed Chadlington of the company's engagement with the DHSC, to which Chadlington replied with a telling message on April 21, 2020. "Excellent. Looks like you have an inside track. Good luck." This seemingly casual remark underscores the perceived advantage gained through their political connections and highlights the potential for preferential treatment within the VIP lane. The timing of the contract awards is striking. Just a week after Chadlington's initial contact with Cameron, the DHSC awarded SG Recruitment a £23.9 million contract for coveralls. A further £26.1 million contract for hand sanitizer followed on May 28, 2020. These swift and substantial awards raise serious questions about the fairness and transparency of the procurement process. The COVID-19 bereaved families for justice, representing 7,000 families who lost loved ones to the virus, submitted this evidence to the inquiry. Their barrister, Pete Weatherby KC, delivered a scathing critique of the VIP lane, highlighting the systemic concerns surrounding its operation and the potential for conflicts of interest. While the commissioner cleared Lord Chadlington of any breaches of conduct rules for peers, the inquiry's findings raise profound questions about the ethics and efficacy of the government's approach to PPE procurement. The situation is further complicated by the subsequent financial troubles of SG Recruitment, later renamed. Despite receiving the £50 million in contracts, the company was liquidated in December 2023, owing significant unpaid taxes to HMRC. The parent company had already entered liquidation in October 2022, while Chadlington resigned from his directorship in April 2021. This timeline illustrates a concerning pattern. A company receives substantial government contracts through a network of political connections, fails to fulfill its contractual obligations, and ultimately collapses, leaving taxpayers footing the bill and raising questions about the accountability of those involved. The government itself has acknowledged a dispute with SG Recruitment regarding non-fulfillment of contract. The inquiry's investigation into the £50 million awarded to SG Recruitment is not merely an examination of individual actions. It's a critical analysis of the systems and processes that allowed such a scenario to unfold. The VIP lane, designed to expedite the procurement of essential medical supplies, instead appears to have created a fast track for politically connected companies, potentially compromising the integrity of the process and ultimately costing taxpayers millions. The inquiry's ongoing work is crucial in determining the full extent of this failure and establishing mechanisms to prevent similar occurrences in the future. The legacy of this investigation will extend far beyond the specific £50 million involved. It will shape the future of government procurement and public trust in a system designed to serve the public good. The questions surrounding transparency, accountability, and fairness within the government's response to the pandemic remain unanswered, and the inquiry's findings are anxiously awaited. The story of Lord Chadlington, SG recruitment, and the £50 million in PPE contracts serves as a potent reminder of the high stakes involved in government decision-making during times of crisis, and the critical need for robust oversight and accountability. This is not merely a financial matter. It's a question of public trust, ethical conduct, and the effective use of public funds during a national emergency. The full implications of this case are yet to be fully understood, but the inquiry's work is vital in ensuring lessons are learned and future crises are managed with greater transparency and integrity.